Brought to you by Riverside. Get high quality audio and video for your content. Sign up with our link below to get started today. Sponsored by Lifted Glass Co. and Tango Hookah Shop. Whether it's glass hookah or something in between, they've got what you need. Check out the BRVG podcast today, available now on all podcast platforms.
Looking to level up your wardrobe or grab some fresh gear? Well, look no further. Head on over to cleansanchezmedia.com and check out the Bong Rips and Video Games merch store. We got everything you need to rep your favorite podcasts. T-shirts, hats, sweaters, cups, stickers, posters, and so much more. Whether you're looking to deck yourself out in style, sip your favorite drink in the killer mug, or slap some stickers on your gear, we've got you covered. So what are you waiting for? Go to cleansanchezmedia.com, click on the Bong Rips and Video Games tab to scroll to the plethora of awesome merch we have waiting for you.
What does this button do?
Fantastic Four. The Four of the Fantastic.
Marvel's originals. You know what I mean? The first family.
When I think of Marvel, I think of the X-Men and I think of Fantastic Four.
How can you deny it? Like, again, Marvel's first family. It was the first group where everybody was like cohesively considered a family. Like, you got Sue and Johnny Storm, automatically siblings. You got fucking Reed and Sue married. You know what I mean? Thing always being that third wheel. Unfortunately, I feel so bad for Ben. Like, it's fucked up.
He's embraced it. He's embraced it.
Of course he has. He has no fucking choices.
It's just like, that's just for me, like for Marvel. And I just think we've had 3 previous Fantastic Four movies, and that's not counting the one from the 80s, I believe it was, 80s or 90s.
Oh God, yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Yeah,
I mean, look, we've had some good iterations. I'm not even gonna lie.
I liked the one from 2000.
So did I. Like, I enjoyed Chris Evans as Johnny Storm. He had a great attitude, a great approach to the character. Even the Silver Surfer, when introduced, it was well done. It was Doug Jones shout out.
Listen, Doug Jones got screwed over with his voice for that part, but it is what it is. Yeah. But like, because if you guys remember the original trailer for the Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer, it was Doug Jones' voice in the trailer.
Yep.
And when the movie came out, it was Lawrence Fishburne. Not that there's anything wrong with Lawrence Fishburne; he has a great voice, but
Absolutely.
It just, you know, at that time, it was
You're taking credit. You're taking out of the character.
It was
at least a performer.
It was Matrix hype during that time, but without further ado.
Oh man, I know everybody's been waiting for this. We've been waiting for this since.
I'm super excited. I'm super excited for this. So
it's here, guys. Let's
get right into it.
Welcome to the Baxter Building.
We make a point to do family dinner every week.
Very retro look. I love it.
On the dot, no matter what.
Retrofuturism. That's the style. Retrofuturism.
Look at that.
How's that
we got Herbie.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'll be the judge of that.
All right.
Okay.
I'm not displeased with things.
Okay. Is this guy good or what?
I want to add a couple cloves of garlic. Not because it's not delicious. I just want to add a little bit
The
of
accent.
Okay.
C-5.
Before we went up the first time, you couldn't turn invisible. Ben wasn't a rock.
The best pilot in the world right here.
Yeah. Best looking, he means.
And Johnny never caught fire.
Ben has always been a rock. Johnny is Johnny.
Hi.
And I am right here.
Well, costumes looking cool.
Whatever life throws at us, we'll face it together.
Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Wait a goddamn minute.
Yo.
Wait a goddamn fucking minute.
When I say look at it looks like a ship almost. Tell me no. Huh. I mean, it's obviously not a ship because we see it moving, but yo, okay.
All right, so let's start from the beginning.
Yeah.
So you said you like the retro look, but what this exact style is, and you may be familiar with this with
it's retrofuturistic.
Retrofuturism. This is a very popular look.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
I mean, think 1939 World's Fair, right?
The chandeliers. Look at the chandeliers.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, think 1939 World's Fair. You familiar with that?
Yes, absolutely.
So we're looking at art styles that were reminiscent of Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah.
You know, things like that. The Jetsons.
Right off the bat, New York City. You can obviously tell what buildings are what. You have some additional buildings thrown in here with a very space, like what you were saying, a Jetsons kind of feel to it. Dude, I'm loving this like time period, whatever they're doing here. This is fucking beautiful.
I'm a sucker for retrofuturism. I really like. I've always enjoyed the looks of the 70s and the 60s with the color tones and the styles and the style, because they were, you know, the modular versions of like furniture were really a big thing during that time, and everyone wanted to do something different. And during this time, everything was different. I'm just gonna put it out there. Why does the Baxter Building, this part of the Baxter Building, look like the Stark Tower? I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
A little bit. Yeah. I mean, could it be a reference to what Stark Tower was prior? You know what I mean? Like the same model.
Or what it will be in the future. I think it's great that we're going back in time for this.
I love this.
We have our first look. Sue Storm and
fucking Reed Richards, man. Not for nothing, great casting choice with Pedro Pascal. He's such a variable actor where you could put him in almost any fucking role, and he will adapt. Ace that shit.
He will adapt.
Yeah, I mean, Din Djarin, he adapted wearing a fucking helmet for a bunch of episodes, for multiple seasons at that. He was in The Last of Us playing Joel and did an incredible job as Joel. You know what I mean? Like the guy. There's one movie that I watched recently with Nicolas Cage. It was called The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
I love that.
Pedro Pascal plays, kind of like
the cartel guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, he plays such a convincing like bad guy. Yet you can like emotionally like. Such a great fucking casting. You know, I love this too, because like when we look at especially like Vanessa Kirby and Pedro Pascal, people had a specific type of look back then. You know? Yeah. And their bodies, their faces, the way that he's rocking the grays, like it looks good. It looks good.
It's amazing. You know, and I still have to come back to the retrofuturism look. I mean,
I was going to point out the dome, the little dome kind of container preserving the food over there.
I want to live in a house just like this when we get rich. Like that's
Fallout. That's where you get your preserved pie from, right there.
That's right. So we're getting.
There's the preserved pie. Look at the pie right there. There's the cake
coming up. Yeah, and they look great.
This is incredible.
I love the logo. So
right there, yes.
Baxter Building.
So behind it, obviously, you see what I would assume is the Empire. So the view we got before was a back view.
I don't know if that's the Empire State Building. That might be the Chrysler Building or something else altogether, because we're dealing with...
Like I was pointing out, if you see the position of the building, this would be, I'm guessing, the front of the building, and the view we saw before is a back view of the city skyline, of like the city itself. But this is fucking sick. So we got double angle right here.
I love the building. Wow.
The structure looks great. Yeah. Oh my God. And Herbie. We got our first look at fucking Herbie. Oh, you went too far back.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
This happens, folks. It happens. But no, we're excited. Like this is really exciting. This is a trailer we've all been waiting for a while. Herbie, and our first official look at Thing, Ben Grimm. What are your thoughts on this, Sanchez? Legitimately.
So first off, Herbie, for a second I thought when it first came up, I was like, wait, is this Jetsons? I swear to God, because everything, I'm getting like Jetson vibes, and I love the Jetsons. I love their look and stuff like that. So I feel like the Jetsons were a huge inspiration for this world.
As far as cinematically, it definitely fits.
Now, Ben,
and then right there, oh my God,
so we have always gotten a rugged sounding tough guy version of like Ben, and I think this version of Ben Grimm,
this one's great, and it's played by the same guy who I believe played
his name is Eben Moss Baccarat. He
played the hacker in Punisher as well. Actually played a pretty pivotal role in the Punisher show.
I'm actually Eben Moss Baccarat. That's his name. He is playing Ben Grimm.
It's like, the eyebrows, man. I'm sold. I'm sold with the eyebrows, dude. This is comic accurate look. The voice. I mean, when we saw the first Fantastic Four movie, I'm not going to go back to the one back in the days.
Yeah.
But when we go to that Fantastic Four movie, we had I think it was Michael Chiklis who played Ben Grimm in the movie. And there was a moment in the movie where his voice, like when he switched with Johnny Storm, when their powers switched, I think it was Rise of the Silver Surfer. His voice changed from, his rugged, rocky tone back to his normal tone. I like that this one is keeping where it's one guy. One fucking guy, no voice changer, no nothing.
I love that he's a New Yorker.
Yeah, the accent.
These guys are in New York. They're from New York. Johnny doesn't really have an accent. It doesn't sound like Sue Storm has one. Reed Richards is a scientist, so I don't think they have accents. You know what I mean? I just think that they just speak in specific ways that we don't even understand.
Can I point out one other thing? The Fantastic Four logo on his chest.
It's retro. And
it is fucking perfect.
I think the best part to me about it is the whole outfit, the whole Fantastic Four outfit itself. It's practical. It looks comfortable. I want a Fantastic Four
got the bright blue sweater with the white, like such a beautiful contrast.
It makes you want a sweater.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, so we get more Ben Grimm. I love that he's like very personal.
Look at the eyes, dude.
He's very
we lost the audio. I think we lost the audio on the trailer.
Because the audio's off. Okay. We heard the audio. We heard the audio already. We don't need to hear it again. So we get a little more of Ben Grimm, and then we get a little bit more with Herbie, and then
look at that more little. Retro. Oh my God, the laugh. So, can I just say it's CGI wise already? And if you go back to Kirby's face. When they give you a little close up of his face right there, notice the eyes and the dials and the thing. It's the reels.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So it's like practically built. Like that's what I love about his look. Look at the battery pack in the back. You saw it?
Yeah, I was gonna say I think only the obvious things are gonna be CGI in this, because it looks like a lot of the stuff here. Like I honestly think that this rising chalkboard is practical. I'm not. I know it sounds. I know I sound crazy about it, but the way that Marvel are doing things to give you a better setting, I think this is a practical set right here. I think all of it is practical.
If you're looking at the shape of that, that looks, rounded off. And when we go into the next scene, check it out. It's the chalkboard. So it's not screens.
Yeah. So I'm almost certain that this is all practical. And over here in the back, we see the Fantastic Four suits. Yep. Which I thought was a nice little nod there to see that back there with Reed Richard. It looks like there's a Herbie design here.
Not a Herbie design. It looks like a funnel. It says entrance and exit. So it looks like he's doing some multiversal shit over here, bro.
Yeah, which
he's doing some multiversal calculations.
We got there we go. The Fantastic Four in their spacesuits, which they look great.
So we are getting a glimpse at, how they got there, but we're not getting a full-on origin story, which I fucking love from this movie. Like, they open up well-established, like already well-established into the world.
Yeah, and it also looks like, because we're getting a lot of stuff here with this. I mean,
the rocket ship, the design.
So the movie is called First Steps. People are saying it's not an origin story, but it looks like they're going to be showing us a lot of origin here. But let's continue on. Some Pedro Pascal and Vanessa Kirby speaking. This looks like the time of the incident right here.
Yeah. Yep.
This looks like they're showing a scene of the accident of when they get their
or at
powers.
least the outcome, something, because you could see the electricity or like the fucking sparks in the back.
Did you look at her hand?
Yeah,
she's going invisible.
Yep,
she's going invisible.
A cool way to design this out, because we've seen a version of the invisibility with I think it was Jessica Alba. I'm not sure who the fuck it was. Yeah, so Jessica Alba, we saw the version of invisibility when she activated her ability or when it happened. We always got like that almost chameleon looking effect where it was just like her skin kind of took like a chameleon effect.
This one looks more like an
looks
aura.
like her particles are completely coming apart. Like, this looks sick.
Yeah, I like this.
This
looks like
awesome.
This might be. Oh yeah, there he goes. Did you see that?
Yeah, that is sick. That scene is insane.
I know we keep on going back, but it's so quick, but you see it happening, and that is so cool. We got some Ben Grimm now. We've seen teasers, and one of the first teasers we got was that we saw Ben, and this was at D23, where Ben Grimm was on a dating show as the Thing.
As the Thing, as himself.
So, and in this trailer, he talks about, that he's the most handsome member of the group, and we see him looking at himself, like staring at his, and then going back to his reflection. Now, I feel like, and this is just a massive prediction, a theory on Ben Grimm, I feel like we're going to have a story about Ben where, yes, he considers himself a very handsome man, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he turns.
Look at how he's dressed.
Yeah, and then he turns into the Thing. So mentally, what would that do to you? What would make
it's definitely a play,
man?
It's definitely a sympathetic play on like self-consciousness. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like how to overcome this drastic change that this guy fucking just went through, and it was like completely involuntary. This was an accident. They all kind of got fucked.
Mm-hmm. Very nice stuff. But Ben Grimm just looks great. Johnny. Now we get Johnny Storm. We get Joseph Quinn from Stranger Things blowing up.
Can I say, when I first initially heard the casting of Joseph Quinn in the role of Johnny Storm, I was very skeptical. A, because Johnny Storm, I imagined him with blonde hair. Then I saw this. Now, the hair looks all right, but that hairdo looks fucking dumb.
Dude, he looks right for the time.
I mean, if maybe, and this is just, again, a theory, like we're all tossing around, maybe when he flames on, the shit goes up and he fucking, he's got like
we're about to see that
Johnny Storm look.
We're about to see that soon. So I mean, so it's kind of funny because I watched him in A Quiet Place.
Okay, yeah.
Did you watch that one with him?
Yes.
Which fantastic, by the way. He was so good, and I was just like, maybe he, because I've only ever seen him in Stranger Things. I thought maybe this would be a good thing to kind of throw in there. But then let's continue on. And there he goes, flame on.
I mean, all right, go back, see if we could slow this down. Actually, slow this down. Like the whole flame transformation, yeah. Like speed. There you go. Watch where the flame starts. That's what I found really interesting about this.
His hands.
From the hands and then engulfs the rest of the body. That was a really cool fucking touch. Really cool touch.
So I just want to say, the fire looks exactly like it did when Chris Evans was in it, but how different can you make fire make?
I mean, it's fire, bro. It's fucking fire. But I like that activation. Like, that was really cool.
It's a cool activation. We get more Ben Grimm and Sue Storm. Looks like we have a touching moment. And then we have Johnny Storm just...
in his spacesuit.
Yeah, and it's like when
he was upside down,
Yeah.
Now, Vince could be considered many things. Now, maybe he was role-playing, sitting in the chair, thinking about, being upside down in space again, doing his job and shit. Like, you never know. I mean, it's a cool scene. He's planking on a fucking lounge chair.
I think we're going to deal with a lot of space PTSD with this show, too, which is going to be interesting. We got more flame on.
Shot of him. Dude, go back to that. All right, so him breaking the atmosphere. This, again, a different take on that invisibility power, where I'm so used to seeing that stupid fucking chameleon-like effect.
Yeah.
This is a new take, and I love this look. Like,
there's more aura.
I can't get over how fucking cool this looks.
I really like it. I really like the colors because it shows that there's something there. And it's like a point of reference of like where the movement.
The car in the back. The Fantastic Four car.
Yeah, which we're about to get a real close-up shot of that. And then we have Johnny up in space. Now, Now, for him to do this, he must be going through something. That's the only thing I could think about, right?
I mean, he's either going through something or just test flighting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, think about it. Put yourself in those shoes. You have the ability to fucking fly now. Wouldn't you want to test your fucking limits at this point?
Yeah.
I think that's what he's doing here. He's pushing himself as far as he can go until the fire goes out. And then there he's at that cusp where he's about to fucking drop back.
Yeah, he's doing something. He's doing something here. And then I don't know what's going on here. I'm gonna assume this must be the arrival of you know who. That's my biggest prediction right here, because things don't just blow up from the sky. And we have kids looking up. It kind of looks
like a breakthrough no, right here.
Halloween costumes.
What I was explaining before about the Fantastic Four being established in this world, like well established, to the point where they got merch.
Yeah.
That's how well these guys are like already like dug into this story. So I don't think we're gonna get an origin. I just think we're gonna get like clips back, like fucking like time lapses backwards to show you what happened, and then just continue on with the main story. But this is really cool.
This is cool, and it's interesting too how they have this Ben Grimm costume with no Fantastic Four top. So I wonder.
I just noticed that. Yeah, no Fantastic Four top.
And then we get the Fantastic car. And look,
and it says it
right there. It says it right there. That's
that is cool. Okay, that is cool.
Here we go. That is beautiful. I love the style of it. The car almost looks like it was like built reverse. And
it looks like turbines in the front, like the lights.
I'm just so excited for this movie because of the style, of the stylistic appearance of this movie. It looks fucking cool, but it looks fucking expensive.
Oh yeah.
These things just don't exist out in the wild.
Oh no. Absolutely not.
Would be nice though, but I could see we get some more flame on. I love this right here.
That was cool. Now, oh wait, all right, go back a little bit. Because if you look at the sky, he's flying towards something. Like he's breaking through the city, flying through something, like towards something. Keep going. Okay, no, that's just another one of those.
One of them Jetson buildings.
Yeah. I mean, that's such a cool scene.
It's good. Definitely a good. We get some. This is an awesome shot. So this is, and then we.
John Malkovich.
Yeah.
This is an awesome shot.
Yes. We don't know who he's playing.
Oh, no. No idea.
We don't know who he's playing, and it's not our boy Galactus. Whatever Definitely the fuck not. Is going on here, I'm so curious, but I'm excited. We love John Malkovich. We love being John Malkovich.
We love being John Malkovich.
We get some more. We get. I love the dials. I love the dials on the suit.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
oh my god! All right, so all right, let me just right off the bat, I already know what to expect from the fandom. They're gonna say, "Oh, he's Galactus. He should be way bigger than the planet. Why is he, his silhouette, whatever the fucking case may be." What? Pause. What?
Pause. There's no world. There's no world. There's no World Trade Center.
No.
Look.
No. I mean, think about it. This was back in the 60s.
World Trade Center was built.
I don't see the twins either. Now that I'm looking at it.
Twin Towers were built between 1968 and 1971. It would be
possible
right here.
This was beforehand.
Or, well, look at this building right here, right? This building is reminiscent of the style of the Twin Towers, like the way that it's built.
Somewhat, yes.
Yeah, so I'm curious about that. Did they
Central Park doesn't look very floral either, and it looks like there's more water in there.
Yeah. And we know New York City. We got Alphabet City. We got Alphabet City around here, it looks like.
I mean, we live right there. Look.
Literally.
Right across the river, right there. We live right there.
Now what's interesting too, so you have a bunch of normal buildings here, right? And then you have some of these retro futuristic ones here. I'm curious to see what New York looks like in this. Like, absolutely.
I mean, I'm noticing sections.
Yeah, but go ahead with Galactus, because that caught my attention. I was like, wait, there's no World Trade Center.
No, but keep playing it. Watch. You're going to see, because if you notice, like, as he's coming in, it's his silhouette. And then here, he's not much bigger than Liberty Island. So this should show you that Galactus can resize.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Which is an ability that Galactus has. FYI for all you geeks that did not know. So this is true to lore, which I fucking love. Now the model itself, the biomechish, almost like ship-like look.
Rustic, yeah.
It looks like a fucking ship, which is what caught, like, you could see the lights. It looks like windows on his fucking head. Could this guy, like, could Galactus be carrying, like, you know, people? Species? Because that is a very, 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 very intricate detail to put on somebody this major. It caught me. Like, as soon as I saw it and I saw that, I immediately thought of Death Star and the windows on the Death Star. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
That is super interesting, Gio.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a sight to behold, man. I mean, the fact, because we got him in a cloud years ago. We were very unhappy about that. That was the one thing about those Fantastic Four movies that truly upset us. The Galactus cloud. It's not a fucking cloud no more, dude.
Oh man.
This is
scary. A menacing fucking threat, face to face with New York City, ready to go.
Yeah, this is.
But even the turn of the head, like the subtle turn of the head, like, bro, I don't even know what else to think, bro. I just want this movie. Look at that. Go back one scene. Holy shit, what a view.
They look amazing.
Look at the arrows. It kind of looks like they're on a stage. You see the arrows kind of pointing at them?
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like they're on a platform stage. You see the little step ladder on the side on the right.
Oh,
so
man.
This must be like a presentation of the costumes and shit.
Comes my next Halloween costume, man.
Amazing, bro. Amazing.
And guys, the fact that this is actually happening, I'm so happy. I love the color schemes. I love the retro Marvel logo.
Yeah. It's perfect. Like they mapped this out very fucking well.
Now,
from the aesthetic, the scenery, the way the trailer shots themselves, the way the shots were played out were so good that it didn't give us everything. We know Silver Surfer is going to be in the film. We saw nothing of Silver Surfer yet, so they're saving a lot of shit for us.
Now, what is Fantastivision? Is that real? Is that just part of the trailer?
I think it's real.
I want to know what that is. And coming out July 25th, which is actually my wife's birthday. So
I believe everything Fantastic Four does now.
Yeah, and so July 25th, Fantastic Four, guys. Go watch it. Shit, we may end up going as a group to go see this shit, to be honest with you. I don't go to the movies a lot, but if there is a movie that I'm truly excited for, it's going to be this one.
Absolutely.
It's going to be this one.
Absolutely.
Until next time, guys.
Thank you for tuning in, boys and girls.